Attention, duelists!
It's MoSSkull.
Alright, this is round one of Cypress versus Manny of the King of Games tournament. Cypress wins the rock, paper, scissors, and is deciding if he wants to go first or second.
Okay.
With me today is my friend and colleague, MoSSkull.
Hi everyone.
And I am Honey.
The only one. Okay, Cypress choose one first.
Cypress is preparing against discard, setting Snatch Steel, has an Imperial Order ready. I believe, yeah, he's gonna activate the Imperial Order right there.
Yeah. That's interesting. Why now?
He probably did that too. Well, he probably did that because he would at least have a blocker for whatever attack that Manny will run.
All right.
Because if he takes a big hit and then activates Imperial Order, he'll have even less life points. And in this case, it really paid off because he was able to block that Sengen attack. Which, yeah, he'll be summoning the Mechanical Chaser. Cypress's favorite monster in this entire game, Mechanical Chaser.
We have seen from the first King of Game with Cypress, I think.
Yes, he's been playing this card very frequently. In the last King of Games tournament, Cypress played a OTK machine tribal deck with Mechanical Chaser and Jinzo, trying to use limiter removal to bash face with Mechanical Chaser beatdown.
Now it has been power creep with Gemini Elf.
Yes, but Cypress won't let his little darling die. But he certainly has the aggro going on right now. Oh, alright, that Dark Geroid is going to step right on the Mechanical Chaser. It's a very interesting card. It doesn't seem that impressive right at the beginning, but it's basically a one-shot 2000 attack monster that will kill pretty much any monster that it runs into first time around. And then if you don't kill it the next turn, you can just change it to defense position and you got a 1500 booty.
Yeah, it can be used in two scenarios. One is like we have seen, and the other one is you have a stronger monster.
It's also one of the few monsters that has a summon trigger that works on special summon in our format. This is like one of the first monsters that can do that, which means it's an actual good combat trick to summon with
Tomato.
Mystic Tomato when it gets destroyed.
Yeah, you're right. Now, this is a card I expect a lot in this tournament, Goblin Attack Force.
It is an interesting card. It's basically a kill spell that deals a little bit of burn damage to the opponent as well, because their opponent is almost always going to be able to kill the Goblin Attack Force on the crackback. But it will at least survive one battle phase, and Cypress keeping it alive for another round with that Mirror Force.
Yeah, we know he used Mirror Force in a single monster because it won't trigger in that way.
Bazoo the Soul Eater, not a big card. I saw a lot of play earlier when Earth Tribal was top deck. Not seeing too much play now, but it's still a decent card.
Definitely. Cypress is
setting a solemn judgment.
I think Cypress is doing a very good job pushing the life points of Jimeman low, because he needs to do that because Imperial Order is there.
Yeah, and Jimani has a set Harpy's Feather Duster on his side of the field. It's just like it's just locked behind that Imperial Order. He's like the one thing most everyone is using MST and Harpy's Feather Duster to for their back row removal, and Imperial Order's just like, nah, fam.
I hope they learned the lesson about don't overlook Dust Tornado.
Yeah, Dust Tornado is a very underrated.
Whoa! And that's game.
Yep, yeah, it's game 1. Sideboarding now in process. We won't know what they're sideboarding. That's a bit sad, but we'll be able to see what their hands will be like when the game starts over.
I think we couldn't even saw what was Manny's strategy.
No, it seems to be a dark tribal deck with Mystic Tomatoes, Sangans, and Dark Juroids, but that could just be an engine for a whole lot of different things.
Yeah. Since the start, Dark Attribute it has had a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
The vast majority of monster cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are Dark Attribute.
Especially with now the inclusion of the Gravekeeper archetype. Our first genuine archetype in this set.
In this tournament, they have access to Gravekeepers?
No, this tournament is pre Pharaonic Guardians. It's gotten even stronger since this King of Games.
Okay.
Yeah. Pharaonic Guardians just came out and it's been a fight or two. Actually, now that we said that, I think actually this took place the week right after Pharaonic Guardians.
Yeah. I am starting to remember, but with
it's the apocalypse. Everyone's frame of time is just blurred into week after week. But yeah, I believe that this is right after Pharaonic Guardians came of things. So Gravekeepers are in the format during these matches.
Yeah, but with only 1 week in our community, is not enough time, I think, to build the Gravekeeper archetype.
No.
Cypress is downsiding, but Manny is taking a while. Oh, okay. We are.
No, actually, I do think. I now actually just can't remember off the top of my head if this is before or not, because I'm. Huh. No, actually, I think this is pre Pharaonic Guardians.
Okay. And Cypress shoes went first again.
Yeah. Oh, this is definitely just a pure dark attribute themed deck. I wonder. I believe Manny has actually played Necrofear in this list.
Oh. But starting with the link do against is always hard.
That is a choice riff. Getting the Jinzo off of the and Manny willingly discarded that Jinzo. Like he hit the Octoclops with the random hit. Manny willingly discarded that Jinzo and just walked right into that Monster Reborn.
It's looking hard for Manny, and more because it has 2 traps in hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Those are 2 powerful traps too. He's got that Mystical Space Tattoo, but it's not going to do anything considering that Bottomless is locked down by the Jinzo as well. The only thing Manny has at the moment is that Mystic Tomato, and the Tomato's not even really going to do much against this because he could summon a Dark Juroid, but even that's not going to be able to take down a Jinzo. The Dark Juroid will drop Jinzo down to a 1600 beater, and that's still gonna run right over a Dark Juroid.
It's looking hard for Manny. There is not.
I think Manny mistimed that. He should have attacked with the Mechanical Chaser. Maybe he was worried about a set I don't know what he could have been worried about that was set other than a Mystic Tomato at this point in the game. But yeah, he should have summoned, or he summoned a Newdoria. Ooh, that is a good target.
Yeah. I was thinking if Dark Attribute has something like Dark Clown. And yeah, Newdoras. Check the list.
Yeah,
Cypress is
Newdoria.
thinking. It's a hard choice.
He's wondering if he wants to run it over or not, because it's going to kill that Jinzo.
Definitely.
Oh, no, this is post Pharaonic Guardians, because Newdoria was printed in Pharaonic Guardians.
And decided he wants to keep the Jinzo. An interesting choice. Fires the Typhoon.
Mystical Space Typhoon. I mean, I guess that's worth it. That Trap Dust Root isn't going to do anything at the moment.
He destroyed them because he decided to destroy the Jinzo after that.
Oh, I see.
So the traps were not be live. Interesting
It doesn't
choice.
look good for Jimani, though. He has no other monsters in hand. He has that Mirror Force he can set for the Mechanical Chaser, but he doesn't have a good board. And if Cypress can just sort of be conservative and just attack with that Mechanical Chaser, he's going to have the win. He's not going to be... He sees the play. He's just going to be conservative and attack with the Chaser. Yeah, he's forcing the activation.
Stick the game plane. Cypress is good with that. Oh.
He's definitely one of our more disciplined players. Yeah, Manny's running out of cards. The Cypress... Yeah, he's going to use the Harpy's Feather Duster.
It's looking very hard to Manny. But interesting, he didn't set the trap hole. Maybe he knew that some hate back row.
He must have realized that he's only going to summon one monster in that entire turn. So if his opponent does have back row removal, it's better to keep just one of them on the field. And he saved himself there. He managed to keep the trap hole in hand. And he did get one monster. He's got the Dark Georoid. That will be able to run over. And it will. Another interesting thing about Dark Georoid is it dodges bottomless. Unfortunately, it does not dodge Ring of Destruction, but Jimani has another MST for that Ring of Destruction. And now he's going to be able to drop the Dark Georoid and run right over the Bazoo.
And now we have a simplified game state. And it doesn't look bad for Manny.
Not at all.
That witch will be huge.
Which will block the Georoid cleanly. It's not going to get destroyed in battle. Well, there's the tomato. Soaks up one hit.
I think that was a bad decision.
Yeah, there's nothing that Dark Georoid would have run over that the Mystical Tomato would have ended for anyway.
Yeah, and
it's just
will be only 200 difference.
Yeah. You're at this high life total both sides. You don't need to be aggressive here.
Yeah. He lost tempo trying to just inflict 200 more.
Yeah. And there's the Kaiku. Kaiku will be good. It'll be able to stop any graveyard shenanigans. But there's the Trap Hole. Trap Hole actually isn't seeing as much play because most people are running a very small package of traps and so are just running bottomless over it. But Trap Hole is actually way better in our current format just because there aren't a lot of things that are actually 1500 or more except in dedicated aggro decks like Gravekeepers or Earth Tribal. And so Trap Hole just hits them all that much better. And the banishing factor of it just doesn't really have that big of an upside in the current format.
Yeah. I mean, Manny, we could say that Manny has the advantage, but that Spirit Reaper will stick a bit.
Yeah, that Spirit Reaper's gonna hold it fast.
Manny trying to push the Yatagarasu lock, but Spirit Reaper say, not here.
Oh, Tiger King, that's a good draw. I wonder how many Nidorias that Jimani has.
Won't you attack the Mystic Tomato to force not?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. If he runs the King Tiger Wagyu into anything the tomato has, unless it explicitly has 1500 attack, it's just gonna get popped by the King Tiger.
I will run over Tomato to force a not optimal choice.
Oh, here it comes.
And this Manny strategy is paying off.
Here comes the top girl herself, Dark Necrofear, and oh, she gets bottomless!
Yeah, damn it.
That's a shame. The first ever appearance on a King of Games of Dark Necrofear, and it gets bottomless. Oh, but it's banished, which means it won't even bring itself back when it's with its graveyard effect.
I mean, I think King Tiger will stop it, but in that case, it will come back.
Mm-hmm. Yep, getting rid of that Yada.
That definitely stops some pressure, I think. This search will be important.
Nothing Sengen grabs should be able to do anything because King Tiger will just pop it if it's unless it's specifically 1500. But there aren't a lot of things that are 1500 in this game.
But Sengen adds to hand.
Yeah, it does add to hand, but he won't be able to summon it on his turn.
Oh, right, King Tiger here is also in normal summon it. But if he has other of that monsters that reduce attack.
Yeah, Dark Druid will be able to reduce King Tiger, but it will still get destroyed on summon.
But target so he can summon and target the Spirit Reaper and blow it up.
No, Dark Druid can't blow up Spirit Reaper.
Yeah, it targets, and Spirit Reaper, when it's target, it's destroyed.
Oh, targeted by a card effect. Oh, yeah. But, that will not work with... Oh, he's got a Nidorya. Ooh, that'll be good. Kills the King Tiger. That's good.
He needs to destroy King Tiger, yeah. And next turn he can destroy the Spirit Reaper with the Dark Druid.
Yep.
Do you think Cypress will Solemn Judgment the Dark Druid?
He seems he does.
He needs to. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Cypress life is pending of Spirit Reaper.
Alright, Cypress has 2 Goblin Attack Forces in hand.
And as you have said,
He's got a low life total though, 2,000 life.
yeah, and as you have said, Dark Heroic triggers in when summoned. It's mandatory, so it can be activated in damage step. So another Dark Heroic, if tomorrow summon...
It also is an effect that It's also an effect that manipulates stats, which even if it wasn't mandatory, would still trigger in damage step.
Yeah. So if Manny summons from tomorrow another, can summon another heroic from tomorrow. Don't know how many is he running.
Yeah. If that Goblin Attack Force runs over the tomato, and he has another Giroid, that will be a complete flip side. And I wonder if Cypress has any strategy on how to... I guess, like, if he summons the second Goblin Attack Force, he should be able to run over anything unless Manny summons a second tomato, in which case Cypress will then be forced to, like, pass the turn or risk just having that tomato pop it. It's an interesting game state. I would say Cypress is in the lead, but because he has the 2 Goblin Attack Forces that he could be aggressive with.
Yeah. It's really thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard because he can stamp tomorrow against Goblin, but he will have to choose if want to reduce Goblin attack and run with Giroid or blow the Spirit Reaper. I mean, that's the only strategy I can think of. I don't know.
The Dark Giroid won't be able to stop a Goblin Attack Force, though. It'll only reduce its attack by 800. That'll still be enough to run over the Giroid when it's summoned. Yeah. Will Cypress activate that confiscation? He's pretty low on life points. No, he's not. He's going to use it as bait. And he's not even going to attack or summon. Manny does have a Bark of the Dark Ruler.
Yeah.
I love that name. It's the Bark. Woof, woof. It's actually a really decent combat trick, especially when Manny has this much life points.
Well, then Manny can summon another Giroid and activate Bark of Dark Ruler. Well, Monster Reborn simplifies a lot of things.
Yeah. Monster Reborn summons that. He doesn't actually have a Fiend, though, for that Bark Ruler to work on. It only works on Fiends.
Yeah,
so you can't activate it, but...
Yeah, I mean, if he destroys Tomato and summons a Giroid.
Dark Giroid is a Fiend, though.
Yeah,
so he will be able to... Yeah, he'll be able to summon the... attack with the Tomato into the Goblin Attack Force. Summon a Giroid.
Exact.
Then...
target a Spirit Reaper.
Target the Spirit Reaper, then attack the Goblin Attack Force, and use Bark Ruler to make the Giroid be able to run over the attack force, and then swing for game with the Jinzo. And that's what he's doing. I think, anyway. It depends on if he has that last Giroid in his deck. No, he does not have another Giroid. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, but it can just mind control the Spirit Reaper for next turn. It. No, it doesn't target. Okay. Sorry, we're back with some technical difficulties. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, okay. That was a quick intermission.
Manny is really taking a lot of value from that level 3 monster that take control of the 3-level monster of the opponent.
Yeah, Possessed Dark Soul. It's an interesting card.
Which is level 4, if I'm right?
Sengan is level 4.
No, Sangal is level 3. That I'm pretty sure, but I don't know which.
No, yeah, sorry, Sengan is level 3. Yeah. Oh, Witch is level 4, yes.
Okay.
I guess they felt 1100, 1200 was too big for a level 3 monster, so they had to make it level 4.
But not too big with the new Machina Ditron monster, level 1, 2000 attack. What are you expecting in
But
this?
those have a condition. They can't be normal summoned.
Yeah.
The Diatrons have a condition that they can't be normal summoned. Ergo, they are not strictly better. You can normal summon a Dark Witch. Or you can, you can normal summon a Dark Witch, but you can also normal summon a Witch of the Dark Forest.
Talking about that, Dark Witch indeed exists, and it's a light fairy monster.
No, it's dark.
No, Dark Witch. There is a monster, a vanilla monster, Dark Witch, and it's a light fairy monster.
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh likes to do
I'm
that.
talking about the 2000. I'm talking about the 2000 attack monster that costs 1000 to attack. That's Dark Elf.
Yeah, Dark Elf. Okay.
That's a brain fart. Oh, this is a much more post Pharaonic Guardian's hand right there.
Totally, and Cypress choose to go first.
And immediately activates the Trap Dust Shoot. What does they have? That's a solid brick of cards. I'd probably get rid of that Jinzo, though probably actually should get rid of the Gravekeeper's Spy. Ooh, actually, yeah, if he gets rid of the Gravekeeper's Spy and Jimani sets the guard, he can flip his Spy, run into it, and then be able to reset his Gravekeeper Spy again. But no, he is choosing to get rid of the Witch of the Black Forest. I'm not sure if that was the best target.
Yeah, me neither. I think the engine popular is running 3 Gravekeeper Spy and 1 Gravekeeper Ward. I think both of these players are running that in its side deck.
Yeah, the Guard Spy package is just it's like the first engine in this deck, in this format. It's the first just engine you can run into a deck. It's honestly a very consistent engine. It just gives you a 2000 booty, that gives you a second booty that you can then use for like a tribute summon or just to barricade a defensive wall.
Cypress is thinking.
Oh, okay, that's what he was thinking. He's going to use the Exile Force. Maybe he wanted the Manny to summon the Spy, but no. Instead he's popped the guard, which, I guess.
It's gonna to put some damage this turn.
Yeah, swimming for 2,400.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And two
He is
blue.
forcing Manny to. He is forcing Manny to set that Gravekeeper spy, which he can run over with the Goblin Attack Force.
Oh. Well timing, Mystical Space Typhoon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay.
Big 4 spell game of Cypress is good. It's hard. We have seen 2 Forceful Sentry, 1 Delinquent Duo, and 1 Confiscation.
Yeah. The Forceful Sentry isn't going to be that impactful. Manny does have both a Mirror Force and a Gravekeeper spy, so he's going to have unless Cypress reads that, he's going to clear Cypress's board and be in a very good win condition next turn.
Do you think Manny will fire at the first attack? Oh yeah, he's gonna do it. Yeah, with Goblin Attack Force.
No. He's going to attack with the Goblin Attack Force, but Cypress does play smart.
Oh.
He plays smart, and he sets the spies to defense position.
Yeah, he's not gonna fire it.
No, not worth firing the not worth firing the Mirror Force off when all he's going to be hitting is a Goblin Attack Force, which he can just swing at on his next turn. And ooh, an Air Knight Parshath. That is an interesting card.
Yeah.
It's not going to be able to run over the spies, but it will be able to run right over the Goblin Attack Force.
Yeah.
Inflict 1,900 piercing damage and draw him a card.
What else do you want, honey?
I would like. Oh, there's what I want. A way to get rid of those spies.
No, honey. You're asking too much. That's like Christmas to me.
Well, he's got this. He's got the Raigeki and a Monster Reborn for that. And a Monster Reborn for that Goblin Attack Force.
This is looking very nasty.
Yeah, it looks like Manny's gonna have the win here. He's got Air Knight Parshath, drawing two cards by now, and getting a using that Monster Reborn to get a Goblin Attack Force to swing for some nice 2,300 damage. And Cypress is in the lethal range. What did he draw with that Parshath? A Nobleman of Crossout. That's gonna get rid of that Gravekeeper spy even. Oh, Raigeki, that'll be good. That'll even out the battle. Yeah.
I think many invested in that damage, wasting a Monster Reborn just to put damage.
I think so. I guess so, yeah. He could have got back his Air Knight Parshath, but the Air Knight Parshath drew him 2 cards. It already exceeded the card disadvantage of being a tribute monster.
Totally, yeah.
And he has. So I think that I think he did the smart job being aggressive there, because he already was going to draw his second card. So his Air Knight Parshath did the job. It drew a card for the tribute, and it drew a card for itself. Keeper Spy in his whole deck? That doesn't seem optimal. Oh no, he's got 2 in his graveyard also. So both of them lost 2 of them already. Alright, dropping that Mirror Force. And there's Cypress's pet monster going in for the kill. Sinister Serpent, a terrifying monster in original Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that it's been dramatically nerfed, it is just a useless card, really. It's done almost nothing.
It's looking hard for Manny, but I don't know, maybe Cypress sets ward next turn and then flip summon. And that torrential tribute could fire. Oh,
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll trigger it with Sinister Serpent.
Maybe he'll summon the serpent just to trigger the torrential tribute. But that leaves him pretty wide open.
I mean, I don't think Jirai Gumo is around there. Yep.
Fair enough. I'm the only one running who plays Jiragumo, and even I didn't play him last week. There's a simplified game state, I guess.
And that's game? Unless Manny
and there's the flops and drop down. There's the game. Alright, so that was game one. Manny versus Cypress.
So Manny is going to the final.
Yep, Manny will be going to the finals to face whoever, and Cypress will be going to the losers bracket to see who gets to be in third place.
I have to say, there was really interesting games. Maybe the first ones are really short, but interesting nevertheless.
Cypress looked to be having the advantage for most of those games, but Manny just managed to pull the win out.
Yeah, I think the strategy behind the Manny deck building payoff is something unique, but it worked. Well,
noticeably, both players are only running the Gravekeepers as a side decking option. They're not actually using it in the main deck.
Yeah, and we only saw it
I wonder why.
In game 3. I don't know if they put it in since game 2.
It's right there in the chat log if we're still recording the footage. Manny and Cypress are discussing. Yeah, Manny, both of them only ran it in the third game.
Right. Well, let's see what other surprises these players can bring to the tournament.
Let's go to the next game, I guess.
Okay. It has been a pleasure, honey. See you in the next game.
See you in the next game, everyone.